Welcome to Nerdy Couch, guys. Please take the time to like and subscribe and share with your friends. Today's episode is going to be dedicated to my little niece, Nev. Nev, you're an amazing little girl, and your Uncle Dan loves you very, very much. You are super cool, and you're my hero. And first off, today, I've got some books that were gifted to me, a little bit of comic karma from Nev's parents, Rob and Steph. So I'm going to get to those right away. Starting off with a couple of indie books, we've got Shanghai right here. So thank you very much. Quick shout out to my brother Rob and Steph. They are awesome. So next book we have here is called Airboy from Eclipse Comics. That's a cool cover there. Bit of a winter theme, if you will. Try to get that glare off there for you guys. Sorry about that. We're going to try to get through these quickly because I've got quite a few books today. We've got Car Warriors, sorry. Some of these books, a little interesting, but I'm going to get into them and see how they are. I have never heard of some of these titles, so if anybody has heard of them, let me know. Next, we've got a DC cover, Blue Devil, and this is number 11. And I just realized I was not telling you the issue numbers on these, so let's quickly go back. We've got Car Warriors number 4, Airboy number 22, and Shanghai number 3, because you gotta tell people what issue they are. Don't be a silly boy, Dan. Anyway, number 11 for Blue Devil, and that's gonna fall out because whoever packaged these packaged them upside down, which is silly, and then they didn't put any tape on them. So that is not on Rob, my brother. That's on whoever he bought them from, so, or whoever he picked those up from. Anyway, the next book I think is really cool. I think it's probably one of his favorites that he's picked me up to. It's called Amazing High Adventures from Marvel. It's number 5, and it depicts a airplane battle, and it's really cool. This guy here is obviously going down, but he is still fighting, and I don't know, maybe that's a deeper message. I don't know, guys. But that is a cool book, and I really like that book, and I'm definitely going to read that. Next book he got me, or they got me, is G.I. Joe. Let's not go out of order, Dan. Number 65. This is the Real American Heroes. And I don't have much G.I. Joe stuff, so I welcome this into my collection. Next one, we've got G.I. Joe, the Real American Heroes. 68, not 28. And again, G.I. Joe into the collection. Yay. Next, we've got number 6 for Cloak and Dagger. And I like Cloak and Dagger. I've been enjoying the show, so, I welcome that into my collection as well. The last one that they picked me up is kind of a neat one. It's one of the Super Pros, the NFL series from Marvel Comics. And that's number 2, and I haven't read any of these, but I think they're supposed to be kind of really goofy type deal. So, and again, packaged upside down, so it's nearly falling out. So that's cool. I don't have any of those. The next thing I wanted to show you is pretty cool. I went to one of my local spots in Woodstock here, and I picked these things up. I only paid $2 a pop for these things. We'll get to these and then we'll get back to some more comic books, but I think these are really cool and definitely worth the $2 a piece I picked them up for. This is a poster card right there. I love this. This is a Star Wars poster card with Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, and this is awesome. I'm always looking for wall hangers, and this was a gold mine for me, so that's really great. I absolutely love this piece. Let me know what you think of that, guys. Next one we've got is a Batman one. My niece Fran is going to love these next couple of ones. She's a big Batman fan. This one here has got on the one side, let's just try to get the glare off of that, a nice Batman depiction. Oh, that glare is killing me. And then on the other side, this one's really cool. Probably one of my favorite ones. And that's awesome. But probably that side's going to go on my wall there. A little bit darker than the first one. Next one we've got here is a Joker one. I think this might be a comic cover. And that's cool. I don't have much Joker stuff. And then on the back of that, we've got a nice Harley Quinn. So again, for $2, I'm going to pick these up instantly because they're going directly on this guy's wall. The next one we have here is another Batman one. That's that side there. Just beautiful art. My niece friend is telling me I've got to get bigger and better Batman stuff, get into Batman more. So here you go. This is me getting into some Batman. So that's awesome. And last one here is a really cool kind of old school Harley Quinn. And again, $2. Every day I'll pick that up for $2. So that's the last one for those. And let's get back in to some comic books. The next set of comic books have got a little bit of a theme, I'd say. Let's see if you can point out what that theme is. Actually, for the most of them, there may be 2 themes. But these books, I only paid $1 or $2 for, and I did not mean for them to be themed like this, but they are. So let's get into them. The first book I have here is Fright Night, #1 from Now Comics. I've never read this comic, but it looks really cool. Kind of a horror themed, I'm guessing. So I'm going to enjoy getting into that. And that's a #1 for that book. Next book is Ghost Rider and Blaze, Spirit of Vengeance, #1. And this is part 2 of a 6-part series called Rise of the Midnight Suns. That's a cool cover. I love Ghost Rider, so into the collection it goes. Then we've got Morbius, #1, part of that same series. That's a #3 for that 6-part series, Rise of the Midnight Suns. Cool cover. Also like Morbius, would like to get more Morbius books. We've got Darkhold, #1. This is part 4 of that 6-part series, and I have some other Darkhold books. Haven't really gotten too much into it. The only thing I really know about the Darkhold is from the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show and what they've depicted in that show. So, I don't know if I'll get into that one super quick. Might get into them if I get more parts of that story. Next book I have here is The Amazing Spider-Man Family, #1. This is a 104-page issue. Brand New Day, it says on the top. So I think that's the subtitle for this book. And I'm not sure I'm a huge fan of the artwork on this book, but I'll get into that and see what the insides look like. Next one, A Brand New Day, The Amazing Spider-Man Swing Shift. This one I really like the artwork on. It says it's a director's cut. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, as you can see, so a lot of these books are themed that way. But that is another great book, #1. So we've got The Amazing Spider-Man #1, The World's Greatest Superhero. Love this cover. This one here says that it is featuring Big Hero 6 and Union Jack. Now, I haven't read a lot of the Big Hero 6 books, but the Big Hero 6 movie was absolutely amazing. It's such a great movie, so I'd like to read more about Big Hero 6. And I love Spider-Man, so we've got Amazing Spider-Man #1 from a different series, obviously, and again another great cover on that one, and that is again #1. And then we've got another Spider-Man. This one is, I think, a little bit of a more modern one. Really like the artwork on this one. It's a little different. And that is Spider-Man #1. Again, the artwork on this, a little different, a little more cartoony, and I really like that. And the last book I have here is Spider-Man Web of Doom #1. Now, I've not read the Web of Doom series, but, you know, I got a lot of books to read, but eventually I'll get to this one, and, you know, again, I just love Spider-Man so much. And if you haven't guessed it by now, the big theme for this set of books was that they're all #1s. That was not intentional. They just kind of fell into my lap while I was out, and quite a few of them are Spider-Man, so that's kind of a secondary theme. Anyway, again, thank you very much. Love you, Fran. Love you, Nev. Love you, Rob and Steph. Love you, Brody. That is the entire family. Didn't forget anybody. I'm cool like that. Anyway, take care, guys, and join me on my next show. Like and subscribe. Bye-bye now.